Hey, this is Neil Ronahan from Nintendo World Report. I'm with Jared Rosenberg, and right now we're watching Sweet Sweet Canyon from Mario Kart 8. We got to see this at a New York event where we got to play it, and that's me failing as Roy Koopa on the right side. For some reason, I was pretty terrible when I was playing Mario Kart 8 when we did this demo. But it still looks really fun. You see people are going underwater. You don't turn into a little boat like you did in Mario Kart 7. But you do see the inversion of the tires, which leads to some pretty cool things. I think at some point in this track you will see one or both of us do the cool kind of spin boost maneuver where you do like a 360 degree turn when you kind of like sideswipe someone and you get a cool boost.
Neil, you were playing with the Pro Controller here?
Yeah, I was using the Pro Controller. In all honesty, it felt a lot like what the gamepad felt like, which I also got to play with. I think I kind of still prefer Wii Remote and Nunchuck, just because I played a ton of Mario Kart Wii, and that kind of was right in my wheelhouse. But the Pro Controller felt really nice. I definitely recommend it. Because of the pointlessness of the gamepad screen, I think that might be the way to play this game. Because, look at, that's Josh Max, NWR staff writer in Frame. He don't care about the gamepad screen, and I don't think a lot of people will, unless you're playing off TV playing. There, Shy Guy, we just missed it, Shy Guy did the little spin boost. But yeah. Now, Jared, you were recording this, but what were your thoughts on the game?
It looks great. The HD graphics, are impressive, but I think, like you've said a bit, it does look a lot like the last, two Mario Karts, or 3 Mario Karts, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii. You would agree with that, right?
Yep, definitely. I think this one, and it seems like this was the one where, everyone stopped calling Nintendo's bluff, almost. But this probably might change up the most since, DS. Because they do lots of crazy things with the items. You do see the thing like Roy Koopa with the mushroom, how he holds it in his hand, which I thought was a really cool effect.
I guess, the item system, is it almost closer to the original Super Nintendo game, where, you only have one item at a time?
Yeah, that seems more what it's like. Here we're watching another Mushroom Cup stage, Mario Kart Stadium. Definitely the items are kind of used more in... You can't hold items, you can't hoard them like you used to. You might be able to, if you're kind of astute and watching this, you might be able to tell. There's Shy Guy doing some neat little drafting, that's still there. It doesn't look like that really changed much. But, for example, Roy Koopa he had the 3 green shells there, and even though you had him circling around you, you couldn't get another item until you used all 3. Whereas in previous games, you could get the 3 green shells, have them floating around you, and then get another item. And it really, it, honest to God, changes the way they do things. And even how Lakitu brings you back now, it's a lot less time is wasted by going off the stage, which I think might also change strategy in an interesting way.
I guess now there's a lot more places to fall off, which might be why they decided to do that.
Yeah, I'd be curious to find out, why exactly they did some of these changes. The item one seems fairly straightforward, is that it uncomplicates the game. But I don't think to a point that, we don't know for certain yet, but I don't think that the limited item use really, it does simplify it to a degree, but I don't think it really makes it, much challenging. I just think it gives a different strategy to it. But really, the visuals in this, and you don't even really get the full blast of it because of the way we had to shoot this, and we couldn't get direct feed or anything. But it looks really nice, and especially just watching how they kind of have the vistas set up. How, as Shy Guy, you're kind of looking over that course as you're coming down down that hill, and then as you're twisting and tilting around, it's really cool to see where you are. And I think that's going to be a little bit of the fun of some of the online stuff, because there's Mario Kart TV, which we've heard very, very little about. basically, other than the fact that it exists. We were even noted in what we could talk about for this one. Not that they told us anything more about Mario Kart TV, but that all we know about Mario Kart TV is what was in E3, which is that it's a highlight reel thing that you might be able to post in Miiverse or something. I'm not even really sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping that ends up being a cool differentiator.
Yeah, because it looks like, I mean, they did have the replay system in Donkey Kong Country. That damn Shy Guy one again. Reliving my pain. But that's Mario Kart 8. We played a lot more. You can see a lot more videos on NintendoWorldReport.com, on our YouTube page. You can read our hands-on impressions, and you can also read my editorial in which I rail on how I think the gamepad usage of the game is kind of dumb. So check us out on NintendoWorldReport.com, and thanks for watching.